Well, intrepid heroes, I asked for Talona's intercedence, and she, in all her glory and benevolence, answered. Won't you come up to the stage and praise with us? Meet your new family.
What if I said us for all the family we need? Thank you, but no thank you.
In front of you, the crowd breaks into a cacophony of cackling. People hoot and holler, giggle and guffaw. And none louder or more joyful than Miro, who throws her head back in glee before leveling you with a wide, triumphant smile.
Oh, good! Oh, you've got a sense of humour and a good attitude. I'm glad to see it. No one likes a sullen prisoner. Now, if someone could be a dear and bring me our new friends, I would love to get a good look at them.
The cultists all turn towards you with bright, joyous smiles and outstretched hands, slowly making their way between chairs as if approaching a game bird marked for the slaughter. Comet's hands wring the neck of his staff, sparks flying from its end, as he grimaces and looks down at you in the corner of his eye. You pull Deprill up to her feet and push her behind you as your party inches carefully backwards towards the tree line.
Oh, come now. You're not planning on leaving so soon, are you? How well do you think that'll go? How far do you think you can run? How long do you think you can forego the inevitable?
Finide, I know you are wanting to prioritize reconnaissance, but I'm afraid that might not be a valid option at this juncture. If you have any other ideas, I'd love to hear them.
You know, I think now would be a good time to revisit Deprill's going home proposal. Or just going. Going would also work. Is she okay? Can she run? What?
Finide jerks her head around, and you shrug as she glares down at the spot where Deprill once stood. Your druid friend has already sprinted into the thicket of trees, and Comet curses as you all move to follow her.
Well, I suppose that would have been too convenient otherwise. Seize them!
Behind you, you hear the chaotic clamor of dozens of people tripping over themselves to squeeze through the willowy packed trunks and boughs of leaves shrouded in Spanish moss. A whole childhood of chasing Deprill through the forest has trained you well, and you keep her in your sights, as well as you can with the meager sunlight peeking through the dense brush above you.
What can we do? Is there any way we can lose them?
There's too many of them, too far, and too obscured. I don't know how effectively I can subdue all those people I can't see. What? Fire? Not in an area this damp or dense. I can't promise we wouldn't get burned too. Finide?
Oh, yes, let's ask the cleric. Surely she's equipped for this situation. Let me just pull a bomb out of my robes, shall I?
It might help if you all shut up.
Deprill jerks to a stop, and you'd have bowled her over if not for her quick reflexes, and the way she ducks around you all to lay shaking hands on a nearby tree.
Get it through your thick skull, Taryn. I keep telling you, a little subtlety and finesse wouldn't kill you.
The bark beneath her touch blackens. The oil-slick spread of rot, grotesquely familiar and growing bigger. The darkness grows from the core of the trunk to the branches, to the roots, to its neighbors, until all the trees left in your wake are gnarled and dying. The grass and weeds beneath them shrivel and wither, rapidly liquefying and melting into the mud. In the distance, you hear various emphatic curses and the slick, slimy squelch of your assailants sinking into the muck.
Subtlety.
Shut up.
Finesse.
Are we running or are we talking?
The approaching sound of more shouting and more pursuers answers the question for you. And the four of you run further into the shadow of the swamp, into the dark.
Don't ask me. That was an accident. I didn't mean for that to happen. I was trying to ask the trees to hide us. Not do that.
Well, we are hidden, in a sense.
For now. We need to stop soon. Get a sense of where we're going and what to do.
Here! This way!
I guess we're stopping now. Down there. Hide and keep still.
Finide shoves you down the sloping forest floor, into the shallows of the water, below an embankment of mangrove roots. The space is cramped and fetid, an overhanging of soil and clay that could collapse on your heads at any moment. The water comes up to Finide's collarbone, a viscous, green, algae-ridden sludge that seeps into your clothes and boots and skin. Comet's horns scrape dangerously against the packed dirt above, and the bilge water's stink of the swamp is almost too much to bear. But it's secure. The alcove dips far enough into the bank that it's hard to see from above. The surface of the water is so thick with weeds and grime, your movements hardly cause a ripple. With a quick prayer and a shielding spell from Finide, you're all virtually undetectable from the cultist above you.
This is as far as the tracks go, Miro. From here, the dirt is too dry. They could have gone anywhere. What should we do? What if we lost them?
Don't lose heart or faith, Niant. They can't have gone far. Not all four of them. Not in our terrain. Talona wouldn't have let that happen.
But the conduit. You said we need her, right? For, something?
For the second step of the ritual. That girl, the one with sickness in her hands, she holds Talona's power within her, has been gifted it. There's let's say a spore within her soul. Perhaps a virus would be a better example. Or a seed. It's taken root in her, germinating, growing. We want to release it.
Release it by...
Yes, by hurrying along the process by which all of us and all our energy may be given back to the earth. By killing her.
Deprill stiffens, spine locking up in fear, and you put a hand over her mouth to stifle her gasp, mentally cursing as the bell around your wrist rings.
Shh! The shield can only dampen so much noise. Don't panic. It'll be okay. We can figure it out. It'll all be fine.
But what if we don't ever find her or her friends? Do we keep looking forever?
Oh, you say that as if it'll be hard. Spores travel on the wind. Flowers spread pollen. There will be a trail, and I am more than confident that our friends can follow it. Talona works in beautiful, mysterious ways. It'll all be fine.
If you say so. But what if they die or something before we can find them? What if she drowned in the swamp?
Well, then we start again next midsummer. Not every experiment goes to plan. Not every seed sprouts. We learn from our failures and try again with another young, dumb hero looking to take on the world. There's no shortage of them.
But wouldn't one of ours have to die, though? To be killed in cold blood? To corrupt the hero's core? Like Heroin?
Sacrifices would have to be made, yes. But like I've said before, dying is not an end, but a new beginning. A transition from one phase of this life to another. It's a process we'll all experience when our time comes, and we'll have the glorious opportunity to do it for the greater good, for Talona. If only we could all be so lucky and so worthy as Herlan. Should we have to repeat the ritual next year? Whoever volunteers to follow in his footsteps should be so honoured.
You're right. It would be quite a blessing to join me parents on their plane of existence, wouldn't it? To rest in the earth with them.
A gift I cannot even begin to comprehend, as I get envious and distracted from the plan Talona has set for me. But we get ahead of ourselves. I have faith that none of that will be necessary. Her papa is still out there, not too far. I can feel it. Let us turn back for now. Check on the others. I think we've had quite the eventful, successful meeting, don't you?
Miro hums a jaunty, haunting tune as she and Niant walk away. The slick, slimy squish of their feet in the mud, grating at your ears and turning your stomach. They leave, near silence in their wake. No sound but the drone of the frogs and mosquitoes. But none of you dare to breathe for what feels like hours.
What do we think? Do we think the coast is clear? I can hold the shield for another minute, maybe?
We should wait longer. Take my hand. I can...
No.
What? Deprill!
They could still be nearby. We have to be...
No, I'm out. Let me out!
Deprill shoves past you, through the thin force field of magic, through the water and the weeds to haul herself up onto the shore. Finide dispels the shield with a snap of her fingers, and you all awkwardly trudge through the mud to catch up to her. For once, she's not sprinting away from you at full speed, her back to you and shrinking in the distance. You've half a mind to be grateful for that, until you see Deprill on all fours, taking violent, shallow breaths and clutching at the grass.
Oh, gods. Oh, gods. I don't know what you're saying, Resterin. If I look at anything right now, I'll scream. I might scream anyway.
Please don't.
I will do it now, and do it so loud just because you said that, Comet.
Just breathe with me, Deprill. We're here. We're with you. We've got you. We can handle this.
Are you kidding me? There is no we. Did you get Algie in your ears? Did you not hear her? They're gonna kill me, Finide. They're going to sacrifice me on some disgusting altar of mushrooms and mold to end the world. To bring their gross, disease goddess to life or something.
That's if they can find us. If we can't get to them first.
We're not going to let them hurt you.
Oh, and what are we gonna do instead? Pray about it? Fight our way through the crazed, bleeding horde in a blaze of glory and then what? Show them the error of their ways? Beg for mercy? What can we possibly do to stop them? There's 4 of us, and dozens of them, and a goddess. I am so...
Your friend curls in on herself, her muddy hands covering her ears and her back bowed taut. You press a tentative hand to her shoulder, and she's shaking.
We messed up, Taryn. I messed up. Everything's gone wrong, and I don't know what to do. I don't think there's anything we can do.
That's not true. I know it seems like that right now, but we will figure something out. We have to. There's a lot at stake here, and we played a part in starting it, so we have a responsibility to...
Oh, to hell with responsibility. Are you kidding?
Deprill almost knocks you over with the speed she jerks upright, eyes wide and hair wild. You reach for her, but she recoils, smacking your hand away as she glares at Finide with impassioned indignation.
Even if we didn't mean to, even if we had good intentions, we are at the epicenter of something incredibly dangerous, and we must act accordingly. So much damage has already been done. Lives have been lost, and...
Do you think I don't know that? As if I wasn't paying attention? I killed man. The last thing Ledry did before melting into a puddle of toxic murder slime was help me. The deity of sickness and rot they're trying to bring to life was inside my soul, and still is, apparently. Ledry died for nothing. Because the things I touch still die, because we're still in this hell, and you think I should fix it?
I think Finide wants us to fix it together, right? Not just you.
Well, I want to not be a human sacrifice, so it seems like we're at an impasse.
Gods, would you just grow the hell up?
All of you, the trees, even the breeze and water, seem to come to a jarring halt at your gnome friend's curt, cutting tone. You look away from Deprill and want to shrink away from the biting, ice-blue glare in Finide's eyes. Comet does flinch, leaning back with hunched shoulders that would look comical on his imposing frame if anything in this tense situation could be found amusing.
Don't snap at me like that.
Like what? Like a child? Why not? You're certainly acting like one. You know, this entire time I've known you, you've talked of nothing except adventure, of being great, of being a hero. Now that an adventure is in front of you, a real one with real consequences, you want to throw a tantrum. You want to whine and complain and cry. There is no time for that, Deprill. It is time to pull yourself together and suck it up.
That's easy for you to say.
Easy! Easy. All of us have been with you every step of the way, have run for our lives right alongside you. We were physically and magically connected to you when Ledry died. We all felt it, except we're ready to avenge him and keep more innocent people from dying. And you are panicking. We've got to do something, Deprill. You wanted to be a hero? Act like one.
That's not fair.
Help me, you can't be serious.
Don't talk down to me, and don't act so high and mighty. You say all that as if I'm not the one they want specifically. My rushing in, spells blazing, would practically be giving myself to them on a silver platter.
So you want to... what? Be a coward and run?
I want to stay alive. I want... You know what? I don't have to explain myself to you. Despite what you might think, you and Comet are not the boss of us. If you want to throw your lies away, I can't stop you. But we're going home.
Deprill jumps to her feet, her hand a vice grip around yours, and she stumbles when you twist your wrist out of her grasp. The bell of your bracelet tolls, distinct and somber, as your childhood friend looks down at you.
Darren, I can't go home without you. You can't go on without me.
Deprill's face falls as you hold her gaze, as you shake your head and press your lips into a firm, determined grimace. She reads your face and body language like a diary that's never been kept secret from her. She knows there is no changing your mind. After all these years, you can read her just as well. You know from the clench of her fists and the snarling curl of her lips that you've betrayed her, and she might never forgive you.
Try not to die.
We'll be here. We'll look out for them.
With a scoff and a dismissive jerk of the chin, Deprill wild shapes into a wide-winged albatross and takes off in a powerful arc of flight. She disappears to the south, a rapidly shrinking white speck against the darkening sky, and doesn't look back. Without her, the creek seems forebodingly dark. The space beside you, disconcertingly empty.
Are you All right. Are you sure? We can... Yes, but... Okay, fine. You won't have me pushing for a heart-to-heart. Finide?
That could have gone better. Resterin, are you... I was going to ask if you're ready to start moving. Good. We need a plan. Comet, what do you think our options are?
Well, confronting them head-on is certainly one of them, though I wouldn't recommend it.
Agreed. Only if we feel backed into a corner. Or more than we already are. I'd usually say we should get help, though I'm not sure who we'd go to at this point. The King's Guard aren't friends of ours. Now that we know we're dealing with a goddess, perhaps a priest? I do. A head priest of Helm, a mentor. Guidance and protection certainly wouldn't go amiss right now.
I wonder if we might be better off taking advantage of the situation at hand. We know where they're meeting. We know what they look like. We could follow them, Miro specifically, and try to get more information, or perhaps a better vantage point to strike. Dangerous without her, perhaps, but also not as much as we might think. Easier to sneak around with 3 people than 4, without the person with corrupted magic she can't control.
Fair point. We might be better off. What do you say, Resterin? You stuck around. I'd like to know what you think.
Well, what do you say, Resterin? You've just listened to episode 7 of Chaos and Consequences. After its live recording, our Twitch audience faced a choice between leaving to find help, confronting the cult directly, or stealthily tailing Miro to learn more about her dark schemes. Our dear listeners chose to seek help, and the cast rolled a d20 to determine the party's odds of success. The ever-fickle die gifted them with a 5. How sad. Sadder still, an audience member contributed a negative d4 roll, which left our weary heroes with a 1. Well. We'll see what help our party manages to find next time on Chaos and Consequences.